Hi, I'm Emily Goulding, founder of BookBuds, and today I have some tips that can help both early readers and struggling readers. Parents of early or struggling readers often feel as if they're being thrown into the deep end. Luckily, I have a few tips that can help you help your child. One of the most important tips, one that I cannot stress enough, is the importance of reading aloud with your child every day. Being a role model for reading encourages your child to copy you and learn to read. Start by choosing books that support their early reading. Good books for this reading group should have strong picture support, should use repetition, rhyme, or rhythm, should have controlled, repeated vocabulary, should use natural language, and should have a text that is large and clear with only 1 to 2 sentences per page. Tip number 2, model finger point reading. This means to follow the words with your finger from left to right as you read them. As your emergent reader gets started, encourage them to do the same thing. This helps them follow along with the words as you or they read and encourages them to recognize the words as they come up in the text. Tip 3, chunk it. If your child is struggling with a word, cover part of the word so they're able to just focus on a letter or letter group at a time. For example, let's use the word chocolate. This is a reasonably long word, and if they're intimidated, cover L-A-T-E and let them sound out choco. Take your finger off L-A-T-E and let them sound out that part. They'll put the two sounds together and figure out chocolate. This technique helps critical thinking and sounding out words. Tip 4, teach them word recognition in the text. Find a word that is repeated in a book often. Give your child the task of finding the word in every page. This is a gamified way to help your struggling reader to recognize what they're reading. Bonus points if you have a prize for them at the end. Tip 5 is to talk about the story. When your child is finished with a book, be sure to talk about what happened in the story and maybe reread favorite parts. Talk about any new interesting words or new concepts. Have your child retell the story. You can even ask them if they've learned any new words. This ensures that they understand the story and we're paying attention to the text. My last tip for today, and the most important thing, celebrate the small things. Let them know how proud you are as they build their reading skills. Learning to read is hard and stressful, so that encouragement can go a long way. I hope that these tips can be useful for helping your little one. Be sure to check out my business, BookBuds, to schedule a session with me. BookBuds is an online reading service where I help kids in kindergarten to grade 6 learn to read. Book your sessions today at bookbuds.ca. I'll see you next time.